Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome back to the monthly astrological crystal overview for April 2020. I like to extend my condolences and sympathy to all the people who lost a loved one, a friend, or acquaintance, associate, or even an enemy through this coronavirus 19. I hope and pray that everyone who is going through this disease will recover fully and no other health issues would occur. This is for all the people, Asiatic Black people, all over the world who are suffering from this pandemic. But this will pass. Life will never be the same. We will have to create a new normal. So please keep the stay in order that your state has offered. Social distance. When you go out, wear your gloves and your mask. Thank you. You can reach me at readingsbyleonardtmunson.net or my email address, mercury524@msn.com, on my Facebook page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson, and you can reach me on LinkedIn and Twitter. Now, you know the drill. Subscribe, like, and share. This is a collective reading. This is for Virgo rising, sun, and moon. Okay? Virgo is an earth sign. Its ruling planet is Mercury, along with Gemini, whose ruling planet is Mercury too. Virgo, your solar sun is in your ninth house when the sun is in Taurus. The ninth house rules Sagittarius, adventurous, philosopher, religion, dreams, mysticism, competitiveness, foreign travel, international law, higher education, foreign culture, foreign language, speculative, freedom. Okay, Virgo, your solar sun is in your ninth house while the sun is in Taurus, and that's another earth sign. So your ninth house represents higher education. Some of you are going to go back to school or get some certifications, some retraining for a higher learning experience. Some of you who are working are going back to take some additional courses to expand your career in the work that you're doing now into a higher aspect of it. Some of you are going back to school or training for a promotion within your job or looking for another position outside your job. Sagittarius represents expansion, growth. It represents higher truth. It represents higher truth and universal truth. Sagittarius ruling planet is Jupiter, which is the largest planet in our solar system. Sagittarius will speak and say things that other people don't speak or say. So there are some things that you need to speak and say. This is your fifth chakra. Speak your truth, but speak it in a diplomatic way. Don't speak it in a sarcastic way. Don't speak it in a negative way. Speak your truth. So there's some issues that you need to speak up on, Virgo, that's connected with your higher education or your higher training. Some of you are going to be involved with people from other cultures, higher learning, want to know how to learn to speak another language, how to see how other cultures work and what makes them tick. Virgos, you are being shut out. Some of you have been playing head games. Some of you have been emotionally cold to someone. Someone that really cares about you has told you they really like you, and you keep trying to manipulate and control it. So this person is moving on. They're letting go. They're not waiting anymore around for you to make up your mind. This could have been a friendship and that developed to something more substantial, but you didn't make a move. And they're not going to make them, and they made the move. They told you how they felt, and now they're finished. They're leaving it alone. So there's going to be a lack of communication from this person. This person will not return your phone calls, will not communicate with you at all. They are leaving you behind. They're coming out of that stagnation that they have with you. You're going to be very sad about this and very disappointed. You lost a good friend, and you will never find a friend like this again. Okay, you'll analyze the situation, and you waited too long, and the person got tired, so they're moving on. They're finished. I feel sorry for some of you because you lost something really great. You played a lot of head games. You were very sneaky. You were trying to manipulate the person. Every time there was communication, the same bull lie came up. They're tired of it. They're wishing you the best, but they want you to stay out their nest. They're finished. So you need to concentrate on your higher training. I see some of you are going to take training to expand the training that you're taking now. I see some of you having mental issues here too. I see some of you need to go and get this taken care of. A psychiatrist, a psychologist, a therapist, or a counselor. I feel that some of you have dealt with this before and you didn't get to the root of it. Okay, so now it's coming to a head again, and you need to get to the root of it, and you need to get it straight now. You've been fixed. It was your way or the highway. But people are moving away from you because they're tired of your BS. You got to get yourself together. And what is the main thing here to get yourself together? Start thinking and doing for yourself. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling that you cannot achieve anything you want to achieve. The very people that are trying to help you, you're pushing them away. And they're not coming back. These are lessons that you have to learn. And some of you learned these lessons and some of you did not. So some of you are very depressed. Some of you are hurt. But think of the other people that you put them through. And some of this has been going on for years. For years. So they're moving away, these people, because your lack of involvement, motivation, and speaking what you need to speak. It's too late. Things you should have said and done, it's too late. So learn from these experiences. So when you get involved with more people, don't make the same mistakes you made now. So I see some of you getting this higher education that you need, and you need to invest in yourself. You're investing in everybody and not in yourself. And then the people who try to invest in you, you wouldn't listen to them and adhere to them. You're going to blame them for your situation where you are responsible for the situation. Okay? Now, one of the best stones that you could use for your career is the Herman. One of the best stones that you can use for your career would be the tiger eye. This will help to bring you prosperity in the career that you have and the expansion that you're going to take. The tiger eye represents your lower intestines, and some of you are having issues with that needs to be corrected. You need to drink more water, you need to eat more fruits and vegetables, and change your diet. Some of you have not been sleeping, you're worrying. Worrying is not going to change anything. This is the tiger eye. The tiger eye comes in different colors, and this is a brown and black or mustard color. I want you to carry this with you for the month of your solar sign. It's in your ninth house in Taurus, April the 21st to May the 21st, for you to attract and learn the right higher education and training or certification you need to increase your career. Stop being so picky. Stop overanalyzing, because that's going to create problems for you. Virgos, you're a very nice person, but sometimes you balance the dark side, not with the light side. So a lot of you need to come out of the darkness and balance it with the light side. So this is the stone. It's called a tiger eye. Now I'm going to pick your karma card for the month of your solar sun in your ninth house in Taurus. Now the karma card consists of the planets, the houses, and the signs. I'm going to pick this card because this is drawn to me. Oh, what an amazing thing. It's the sign of the Virgo. This is the sign card. See it, Virgo? Spiritually, for the month of your solar sun being in your ninth house in Taurus, methods for the healing power of. There's some healing issues that you need to address, and these go to emotional issues. This goes to your childhood, or go back to relationships that you keep looking back that fail. And by looking back at the past, you're creating the same situation, different people, the same situation. The mental aspect of this, the analyzing the positive and not the negative. The physical part of this karma card resulting from the perfectionism. No one is perfect. And you're looking for this perfect person in every aspect. That's not reality. We all have flaws, and you have to accept the flaws and the attributes too. So this is your karma card for the month of your solar sun in your ninth house in Taurus. The sun is in Taurus from April the 21st to May the 21st. Now we're going to go to your tarot card. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm going to pick a card. I'm drawing to this one. This is your tarot card for your solar sun in the ninth house in Taurus, which is the sun is in Taurus from April the 21st to May the 21st. So this is the night. Night represents movement, messages, and change. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles represents materialistic things. It represents finance. It deals with earth signs, Anchor, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It deals with your talents and your gifts that you make money by. It also deals with using your mental capacity. And I also see paperwork and messages going back and forth over your desk about money and materialistic things in your solar sign in the now ninth house, which is in Taurus. April the 21st, May the 21st. Now we're going to look at the planets and how they affect you. Venus is in Gemini. It went into Gemini in April the 3rd. Will stay on into August the 7th of this year. Venus is the goddess of love. It's the goddess of finery, money, sex, and all the finery you want. So since you are co-ruler of Gemini, Mercury, so you'll act attractive to a lot of people. People thinking a lot of you. They can seeing how you operate and how you overcome adversity. But you're sad because this person that no longer communicate, you have moved on, and there was feelings for each, you for them and they for you. But there was no movement and they got tired. So they're sad. And now you want to do anything possible to sit and communicate with this person. So let's talk it, let's write it, let's gather information, let's gather research. But it's going to be a hard thing to do because this person, they don't want to hear anything you got to say. So you got to move on just like they moved on. Okay? Now we have Mercury in the latter part of Aries. Mercury is your ruling planet in Gemini too. You didn't take the initiative. You didn't take the force to renew this. You kept up with the same bullshit. You played that head game. You couldn't make up your mind. So something was made up. The universe made it up and moved this person out of your life. You lost it. Learn the lesson from it. Now Mercury will go into Taurus on April the 27th to May the 14th. So again, Taurus represents its ruling planet is Venus. So you're going to do everything you can to try to get this person to come back in your life and to realize that you did them wrong. But that's a big question here. That's a big question. You have to be truthful. If you're not going to be truthful, it's not going to work. Then we have Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto represents transformation and rebirth. Pluto represents things that are hidden underneath the surface that need to be addressed. Pluto is the ruling planet of Scorpio, so this deals with emotional issues. And these emotions go back to your childhood or past relationships. And Pluto is the ruling planet of Aries, and so dealing that you need to take the action, the initiative to address these issues. Once you do that, you're going to be free. That transformation will take place and there'll be rebirth. Okay? But Pluto is retrograde. When a planet is retrograding, the two letters is re. When it was going direct 5 months ago, now it's retrograding. So you're going back and see what you miss, what details you miss, what mistakes you miss, and things you can correct it. So when it goes forward, it went retrograde on the 25th, and will stay April will stay retrograde to October the 4th, that you can reestablish and correct from this retrograde period. Mars is in Aquarius. Mars is the planet of action, energy, vigor, force, aggression, love, passion. And it's in Aquarius, and Aquarius deals with hopes, wishes, and friendships, groups, organizations, and humanitarian efforts. So, and Mars is the color of red, so it deals with family, feeling, blood. So there's some issues here with your family that need to be addressed. And Mars went in Aquarius on March the 30th, and will stay there to May the 13th. Neptune is in Pisces. Neptune is your psychic ability is heightened. Your intuition. Eyes, probably put your eyes in your feet. Behind the scenes, secret enemies, dealing with healing aspects. Again, psychiatrists, psychologists, therapists, or counselors. Emotional issues that you need to address, and you need to get some professional help, Virgo. Neptune represents cleaning up the water. Okay, I see a lot of crying, a lot of boo-hooing. You need to address this emotional issue that's causing this depression that you might be having. I see this too. Then we have Uranus in Taurus, which went in March the 6th, 2019, and will stay in there to 2026. Taurus represents your throat. And say that you have been saying. Speak your truth in a diplomatic way. Get these feelings out that you have about people, places, and things. Address it, but in a diplomatic way. Taurus represents money, work, and possession, and these have connection with that. So these feelings and things you need to address have connected with that. It also deals with we're going to become a cashless society. Robots are going to take it over. Okay, we're going to have long distance relationships. It's going to be normal, and ageless relationships. Age will not mean a difference anymore. Okay, we're going to clean up the air, the water, our food. Get these GMOs out of it. We're going to. They had the chip already in Sweden. They have it in their hands. The credit card, the ID, and everything. I'm not taking the chip. I'm not taking the mark of the beast. Okay, I'm not taking no vaccine for this C19. And I ain't testing me for that bull stuff either, because they're putting the stuff in you. That's their agenda. I'm not doing that. Okay, I am not. Robots is going to be taking over the country, over the world. So you better learn how to make them, how to program, how to repair them. Okay. You're going to have a better, healthy relationship with money. Okay? Also, the LGBTQ plus community is going to get their rights. And a lot of you people within the closet are ashamed about your feelings for the same sex. You're coming out. You're coming out. You're going to be free. Okay? All right, Jupiter's in Capricorn. Jupiter's the planet of expansion, new opportunity, abundance, blessing, wealth, success, and karma. So if you put out good karma, those warehouses are open up for you. Bad karma, that warehouse is still closed until you learn your lessons. Okay? But pick the opportunity that's going to give you the right opportunity to expand and to grow. Saturn is in Aquarius. So Jupiter's going to affect Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and their counterpart, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Saturn in Aquarius, it just left you, Capricorn. Saturn represents structure. So tearing down that old structure and bringing in the new structure. It represents boundaries, setting boundaries. It represents father time. It represents learning the lessons. It represents father image. So some issues about a father or a father image that you like, it's got to be corrected. Okay, it has to be corrected. Saturn will be in this Aquarius for 3 months. Then in September, it goes back into a Capricorn to see if you learn the lesson, and then we'll leave in December, and then it will be in Aquarius. So it's going to affect air signs, which are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, and its counterpart, which is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So it will be there until 2023. Don't fight. Roll with the punches, because it's tearing down that old foundation and putting on a better, firmer foundation. The North Node of the moon is in Cancer. It just left Gemini, but it's been retrograding January the 1st, 2020, and it will retrograde for a year to January the 21st, 2020. The North Node represents the lessons that we came into this life to learn. And Cancer represents the emotional lessons. It represents issues with our mother, women, family, and security. Now, the South Node represents what we came into this life now from our previous life. And sometimes we get comfortable in that because we are comfortable there. But we have to get out of that to balance it out to learn the lessons we learned in this life. So Virgo, I wish you a wonderful solar sun in your ninth house in Taurus, while the sun is in Taurus, April the 21st to May the 21st. I hope you enjoy your monthly astrological overview, crystal overview. And I'll see you when the sun goes into Gemini. Ciao.